And finally, new rule, just because the Constitution doesn't have a religious test for office doesn't mean I can't. This past Monday was Constitution Day in the U.S., and while I was going over the Constitution with my two adopted kids, Zach Ono and Mogadishu, I'm homeschooling them, I was struck again by Article 6, Section 3. It says, no religious test shall ever be required as a qualification to any office. And I agree. No one should ever be disqualified for their religion, even the funny ones, like all of them. But the problem is that there is a religious test in this country. According to a recent poll, 7 in 10 say it's important to have a president with strong religious beliefs. The other 3 couldn't take the poll because it was Friday night and Yahweh wouldn't let them answer the phone. But fair is fair. So for myself and the other 15 to 20% of Americans who the majority call non-believers, but who I call rationalists, here is our religious test for office. If you believe in Judgment Day, I have to seriously question your judgment. If you believe you're in a long-term relationship with an all-powerful space daddy who will, after you die, party with your ghost forever, you can't have my vote even for Miss Hawaiian Tropic. I can't trust you at the levers of government because there's an electrical fire going on in your head. Maybe a president who didn't believe our soldiers were going to heaven might be a little less willing to get them killed. Candidate Mitt Romney, a Mormon, believes in spiritually blessed underwear that can protect him. He seemed like a nice man, and so do his sons, Wally and the Beeve. But I'm sorry, their religion is batshit. It's like Scientology without the celebrities. And he has every right to run for president while believing in magic underwear and believing that Jesus survived his own death and will return during an Osmonds concert in Branson. And I have every right to take that into consideration in the voting booth. And at the end of the day, is magic underwear really that much crazier than giant arcs, or virgin births, or talking bushes? You're either a rationalist or you're not. And the good news is, a recent poll found 20% of adults under 30 say they are rationalists and have figured out that Santa Claus and Jesus are really the same guy. Now, 20% is hardly a majority, but it's a bigger minority than blacks, Jews, homosexuals, NRA members, teachers, or seniors. And it's certainly enough to stop being shy about expressing the opinion that we're not the crazy ones. Just because the vote is 4-1, it doesn't mean the minority is wrong. People who were against this war from the start were a minority. The majority used to believe the world was flat. But if you believe that today, you'd either be packed off to Bellevue or asked to co-host The View. All right, thank you very much. I want to thank